the Golden Bears will kick it off to get us underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Leaves it with the running back. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Wants to throw. It's Washington. Makes the catch. It's Moore. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Breaks into the open. The 10. Lean for the wire. Touchdown.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He's going to take a chance for midway in his end zone. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. If you want to look on the bright side, at least you can pile up a bunch of yards if you can move the ball, because it is a long way to the end zone. Pushes the pile for a couple of yards down at the 12.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
With the catch, it's Booth. Shows him the stiff arm. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Reynolds. Still on his feet at the 45. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
It's amazing in college football, the tight end position and how much has changed. Back in the day, you're a blocking guy. Maybe you catch a flat route. Today, these guys have athleticism, and you just saw it from that dude.
It's a fumble on the play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
When you start to get that offense going and start having success, you got to make sure when you get closer to the scoring range, take care of that football. If you don't, coach is going to go you on the sideline, you in the game.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way. Throws toward the end zone. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, after getting the takeaway now, you're in the fringe area just outside the red zone. The offense trying to stay aggressive. They're throwing it right away, seeing if they can catch the defense sleeping after now just coming on the field. Give the defense credit. They were aware. They were ready for it. Make sure that one fell incomplete.
Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Might be calling a hot route. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
The Golden Bears looking to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Tight end now in motion. Looking for room. It's Fletcher. There he goes. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. It's 1st down from back at their own 24-yard line. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Just missed on the connection. Incomplete. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Back to pass. It's Washington. Fires to the big fella. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually...
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. So after the break, they'll go back to work. To the air on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Booth. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Making side adjustments here. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He's got it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Golden Bears look to keep this drive humming. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Cal! Extra point here will tie the game.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback. Finally running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Fletcher. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Looking downfield, it's Washington. That pass is incomplete.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
You wonder if the pick earlier in the game is now affecting this quarterback, and not just his psyche, but also his fundamentals. He threw that ball off his back leg. You're not going to throw completions playing like that.
Moving away from pressure. On the move, he fires. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Back to pass on second down. Right down the middle. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Got some room to run.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. He wants to change this route. Going to swing it on second down. Finds the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. Going for it all. Throw to the end zone. Picked off.
Well, they were probably thinking 4-down territory with it third and short, so the quarterback is licking his chops thinking there's no way the defense is going to be thinking I'm taking a deep shot down the field right now. I've got a home run ball, but give the defender so much credit. He was ready for it, and he snags that out of the air.
Great discipline by this defense. Understanding it's third and short, you might get a short concept. No. Playing the deep ball great with great discipline. I like the way he breaks on the football, gathers the interception, and gets the big third down stop.
It's 1st and 10 from their own 14-yard line. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Looking to pass. It's Washington. Throwing right. And it's picked off for the third time today. Taking it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Well, the quarterback wants that throwback, guys. He's thinking to himself, I'm going to drive down the field here in a 2-minute situation. We're going to get the lead. We're going to have the momentum going into the first half, but he got too aggressive. He should have thrown.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Golden Bear!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And the completion to the sideline, a solid pickup, but not enough for the first down.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
2nd and short now after that completion. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Complete to the right. It's a seam wide open. The 30. He's at the 20. Finds the finish line for the touchdown.
And I love it. Trust your passing game. Trust your quarterback because you know he can execute. You have confidence in him, and that is the way you finish a first half. And now you got a chance to tie this football game up.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the point after is good. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments. Under fire. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. He's down at the 27. They can't stop the clock, and this is a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Bringing the heat. Hit as he throws. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Dropping back, it's Washington. Oh, they're after him. And the rush will get to him at the 25. They'll immediately call timeout.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions. And then the pass rush, they win up front.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Gets rid of it. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
You simply don't see that very often. A quarterback of this guy's caliber missing a guy wide open in the end zone. He makes those throws in his sleep.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. It is good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They start this third quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Fires to the big fella. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Quickly out to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Golden Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw again. Fires one high and deep. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Makes the catch. It's Reynolds. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Golden Bears will hustle to the line. They'll go to the air on second and short. With the catch, it's Booth. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
He's got the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Cal! They take the lead with the 6. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking for a man. It's Washington. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Into the secondary on the right. All the way inside the 40 and out of bounds at the 37, and the chunk play has them threatening. This offense is feeling itself right now, and momentum's coming along with them. And his throw is incomplete. So now it's second and long. Give to the running back. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. Now he's going to break the pocket. Got his man on the right. Into the end zone for a touchdown. Be serious now. What do you do against this guy? He is everything you want in a quarterback.
And you can prepare for him all week, and you can put a wide receiver at quarterback to be scout team, but you just can't replicate a guy that can buy time, scramble around, break tackles, and then all of a sudden chuck the ball down the field and make you pay. Just too elite of a playmaker. You just got to find a way to get him on the ground early when you get those opportunities.
Here he comes from midway in the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. The gun, the inside give. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. The Golden Bears want to crank the tempo. Grabbed behind the line, it's Booth. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. He'll throw on third down. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Golden Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Booth. It's a fumble. And the ball goes out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. The drive continues after that fumble scare sent the offensive coordinator's blood pressure into orbit. Wants to fire on second down. That's caught. It's Booth. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Booth. He gets it up the midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So first down will open up the final period. Wants to throw on first down. It's caught downfield. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Got a man. It's Booth. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to throw again. It's complete. Touchdown, Golden Bears. And they've moved out front here in the fourth. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Looking for room, it's Fletcher. Past the first down marker and still running. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
I love the play call running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not
turning it on. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2-, 3-, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before. He makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. From the 30-yard line on first down. They'll go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting to TFL.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Well, the interesting thing about a run here trailing late is the defense isn't expecting it. That's the good news. Bad news, though, is you're still trailing. You need to score quickly, which means you need to be throwing the football right now.
To the air, it's Washington. Fires on the move. Got his man downfield. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
They keep pushing forward now, back to work on second and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. If they can pay off this third and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a lift into the end zone and caught. They have the lead with the touchdown.
What a great job by the quarterback. He had to be pinpoint accurate on that touchdown pass, giving his offense the lead here with just seconds to go in the game.
And they tacked on the extra point. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on first down. Finds his man. It's Booth. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Back to throw, and he's running out of time. Complete downfield. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. Looking to throw on first down. And they won't make the connection, going for the big play.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it. Scoreboard operator got a workout in this one. Fun game for us to watch, but they can't come up with the W.
Yeah, and it's a team game, right? The offense did their job, and now defense will have to find a way in the future to make better plays, get stops, and stop them scoring so many points, especially when your offense does their job.
And we see a lot of games like this in college football when both offenses are just trading blows back and forth, and it just comes down to which defense can get a stop. And unfortunately for the losing team, they just were not able to get it done.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Bears will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Running back searching for a hole. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Back to throw, it's Barnett. Under fire. Catch in the middle, it's Moore. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick.
Oh, he's got some space. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
And the Commodores will have it 1st and 10. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. This defense will try to keep everything in front. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Finds a man on the left. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. This is a design run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're trying to go with the QB designed run, but nice job defensively. They were not fooled by it. They were physical up front. Guys defeating blocks, able to get that tackle for loss.
Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Connection to the right. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Vandy.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They put together an 81-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's not going to take the touchback. And now the hit knocks it loose. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they'll steal a possession.
Because of the big collisions on kickoff team, you don't see a lot of that in practice. You don't do that because you don't want to get each other hurt. A lot of open field, big collisions, big forced fumble, big momentum play created.
They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air, it's Barnett. fires to the wideout. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Reynolds. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Golden Bears come to the line in the hurry-up. Second down, they'll go to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. Gets it out to the 22 before going out of bounds, and they are suddenly out of trouble. No reason to panic when you see those extra bodies coming. Just find the big tight end.
Well, and the great ones do that. I think the great ones are okay. You want to blitz? I know my answers. I'm all right. I'll stay patient. Find the matchup. This time it was the tight end. Finds the tight end, throws a strike, gets the first down.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. On first down from their own 22. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Defense playing a bail technique. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires on the move. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moore. Touchdown, Commodores! A great catch and run for 6.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after they catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, if he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got...
Intercepted! A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Great place to start for this offense. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Makes the grab. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Quarterback keeper. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession and give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to fire deep. Holds it in down the sideline. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw on first down. He's not afraid to go deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, the defense just did the quarterback a massive favor. That's the nicest thing they've done to him all game. They've already picked him off twice. That should have been number 3.
To the air on second down. He'll take another shot here. And that will fall incomplete as we have played one quarter, a quarter in which they tried to wrap it up with a huge play. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. How about this job by the defense? A well-disguised blitz by the free safety results in a sack.
And you don't blitz the free safety much because he's a guy that stays back usually. But what do? You said well-disguised. That's what you got to do. You got to...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets the big stop.
Who says in the RPO pass game you can't throw anything vertically downfield, right? It doesn't all have to be screens and throws to the line of scrimmage. There's a good example of a quarterback pushing the ball vertically downfield after the play fake to the running back.
Scanning the field, it's Barnett. Snagged in the middle, it's Loftus. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
All the way down at the 33-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. To the air on first down. Got a man, it's Moore. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
Leaves it with the back. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. The Commodores trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Not this time. After finding running room on the previous play, nowhere to go this time around as the defense rises up. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? To throw, it's Barnett. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. Fired in from the red zone for the score. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Pretty good job of coverage on that kick. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Reynolds. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Wow, they've been waiting for that play, right? They haven't been throwing it a lot. They've been real sluggish. They've got no points on the scoreboard, and now they come up with an explosive play in the passing game to get them in a position to score some points here, hopefully a touchdown, before this first half closes out.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Wants to keep it in the air. He's taking the shot. Grabs it inside the 15. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Golden Bears in the hurry up. Back to pass. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. They're going to throw it on third and goal. Touchdown, Cal! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
Let's just call it like it is. The first half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about until that play right there. They finally score. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
Returner will field it and try to get some field position. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Back to pass, it's Barnett. Rushes on him. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
That is exactly what this defense needed. They have not had a great first half, given up a bunch of touchdowns, but this might get them started. This might get the energy going and maybe rattle the quarterback a little bit with that sack.
And the Commodores now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking downfield, and time is running short. That's caught. It's Ellis. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. The Commodores will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Got it in the middle. It's Reynolds. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. And the Golden Bears with the 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
All right, well, the quarterback's showing you he is human after all. Finally throws an incompletion, and not just that, after a couple completions back-to-back-to-back, almost throws a pick.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Looking to the big tight end. Working the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. The Golden Bears headed quickly to the line. Quarterback making checks. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Finds space on the right. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on 1st down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. Fires toward the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
He's got it on the run. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears! Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
Vanderbilt, 24, Cal, 14.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
We've just seen in this game the ball has just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to, and as a result, that's now his 2nd pick thrown in this game.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Finds his big tight end. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Lining up to add another. And the extra point pulls them to within 3, 24-21. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's out of bounds at the 27-yard line, so a couple extra yards of field position for this offense to start. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Barnett. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete. Ball's at the 27, this offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up 4th down, they only have a 1-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Looking to take a shot. Makes a catch. 1st down and maybe a lot more. How about that one? 4th and forever, and he just turned one loose and fired it for the 1st down.
Man, does that sting. Defensively, you get him in the perfect situation. You know they're going to pass the football. You play the ball deep, and you give up a deep pass. That is a back-breaking play.
And they're not on the same page there.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Wants to throw again. Moves away as he feels pressure. He'll pull it down and run. The short hands, it's Moore. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
This game is pissing me off, bro. This is definitely my last game of the week.
It's Barnett. Fires to the wideout.
It's fucking power, bro. This nigga been making the craziest plays, bro. I was down by 20, and I'm like 3 points away now. Just the gay shit that's happening now. This shit is weird as fuck. I literally scored 20 points in just 1 half. Oh, shit. I was dead. I was about to quit until I got that first touchdown. I was like, fuck it.
He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers.
Now I'm down by 3. I was just down by 20. It was like 24-0 shit. The 2nd quarter.
Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Fires to the middle. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play.
Playing the ultimate team.
Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. These corners going to give these receivers some space. Pocket breaking down.
No, that should have been a fucking pick. That's the shit I'm fucking talking about.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some.
Can't believe that nigga caught it. And this nigga was double covers and everything. This nigga still fucking caught it.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it.
Yeah, nigga.
As he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on 4th down, and I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on 4th down for those types of situations, and you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time, so you chalk it up to the defense, take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Finds his man. It's Booth.
That's a first.
And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
The quarterback had no shot on that play. He had a defender bearing down on him. He knew he was going to get hit. I think he should have just thrown that thing out of bounds. He's lucky that wasn't picked.
You better not drop that shit. How the fuck?
They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the
oh my, fuck this kid, bro. Fuck.
Couldn't find a ton of room on that return to that small
Fuck.
change. They take over at the 43.
The defense has been all over this quarterback all game long. It's almost as if they know where he's going to throw. That now, the third interception he's thrown.
Looking downfield, it's Barnett.
Give me that.
And it's intercepted. A huge.
Let's go. I needed that. Let's fucking go.
Talk about having to have it. We needed to force the turnover. We had to get the football back. They're in such a good position to run out the clock, try to win. No, sir. Our ball, first down.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't.
Yeah, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, nigga.
They get him corralled, but
Do that shit again.
in the red zone, they'll mark it at the 14.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Unload.
Oh my. Bro, I thought that. Oh, bro.
He's already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be second down.
And man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out with the lead. Get the football back here. Missed opportunity. Maybe this offense now can take advantage and swing some momentum in this football game.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Cal. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Just clutch. I just came back 20 points. I just got to keep this lead. Yeah.
Listen, you're playing against a ranked team, a perceived better team. You get down early, but you don't quit, Jesse. You keep fighting, and they took the lead in this football game. You talk about heart and belief, they got it.
You're absolutely right, Dave, and that's one of the things this coaching staff is always harping on this team about. You play until there's zeros on the clock. You keep fighting. It doesn't matter how much you get down by. You play the next play, and they slowly but surely have scratched and clawed their way right back into this game.
Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a full
Yeah, I was about to say he doing all that audible shit. I don't know how he been got a fucking. That's only his first one.
These corners going to give them some space.
And the fucking commentators gotta like let them know that. What the fuck?
Looking to throw, it's Barnett.
That's pick. Oh, come on.
It's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the 4th quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in.
Pulls it in. It's Moore.
Really? Come on.
Real power running by this guy as he bangs his way to the 24.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
This game is bullshit. What?
Defense got gas, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
How the fuck do you catch that
This
shit?
week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
We just need one more fucking pick.
Caught over the middle. It's Moore. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
The Commodores can really attack on this second and short. Back to throw, it's Barnett. Quarterback moving out of the pocket.
No.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
And I like it. Very smart defense. Understanding the clock. Understanding they're going to try to push the ball down the field. Great job playing deep. Breaking on the football. Making sure that receiver doesn't catch it. Smart IQ defense.
In the gun and looking to throw on third down. And that one's incomplete.
And if you're the defense right now, you've given up some yards.
One more stop in this shit. Oh, but I just need one more fucking stop.
After that last incompletion, setting up fourth down. Do you blitz? Do you try to speed up the QB? Let's find out and watch.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in.
Now it's time to waste. This nigga make them waste some timeouts.
They want that clock to run.
That nigga make some timeouts.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Second down, he'll throw it.
Oh! I thought I almost fucked up.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick
I
up the
thought
first
so
down.
cool.
Well, the tight end shows up.
I know, I was like, fool, I thought I fucked that one up. Oh, shit.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll run it from the gun.
Let's go, let's go.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
And the Golden Bears will try to run out the clock in this final minute. Right back to the well. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Give to the back.
Nigga, it's over, nigga.
Stop just inside the 25. Will Martin.
Nigga, I just came back 24 fucking points, nigga.
First down. The Golden Bears kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work.
Nigga, let's fucking go. I'm going to game chat. Hold on.
You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through
Good game, bro.
clutch plays.
You did your shit.
Winning plays
I was
at the
down there
right
about to
time.
quit in the first half, no lie, bro.
For the
Because
rest
you
of the
down there had me.
Yeah, Reese, maturity
Until I
and
had that
experience
first
matters.
touchdown.
And this team has guys that have
You
played
did your
a lot
shit,
of
though.
snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making
Bitch!
big plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't
I was just bullshitting. And you know this.
moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation
God, yeah, that
of
was
EA
fucking
Sports
crazy.
College Football.
Well, I'm gonna show you how, bro. This nigga was going in on me, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna show you the play that really brought me back. Let me see. Look, then you see the first quarter, then you see all these highlights of him, nigga. This nigga was picking me off and hell of shit. Can't believe that one play he had on me. That shit fucked me up. This nigga was going. I think it was that third quarter. Yeah, it was the second quarter. That's when I started to get a rhythm go. Yeah, he scored 17 in the damn. Yeah, that shit was that was a banger. I was dead ass about to quit until I got that first touchdown. Oh, let's go. I know I got hell off that. Yeah, they gave me a target. Let's go. In the coin pack. Ooh, they gave me a 91 championship pack. Let's see what they gave me. Let's see who. It better be the quarterback. Oh, they gave me the corner from okay. Fuck it, I'll take it. That's my third comeback game. That had to be one of my best ones, though. The one I did, nigga, off my last video was crazy because that nigga was talking hella shit. That nigga knew I was about to come back and that nigga quit the game in the third quarter. I'm like, oh, this nigga hoe. Needed that win. Oh wow. What y'all was on? You already game already? Damn, they gave me no nigga. Oh, they gave me all. I'll take him. Fix this line. Oh, that nigga is a. Oh, shit. What do I need? Oh, left. Okay, so I'm gonna grab next then. I'm about to hop on and just grab this quick nigga right quick. He ain't 20,000. There we go. Oh, I seen that nigga Robbie yesterday at the game. You know, I know that nigga worked there. I see that nigga all the time. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, that nigga be he be working security there at the gates. At the metal detectors. Hell yeah. Shit, every time I go put my shit up, he right there at the metal detectors every time. Damn, I ain't got enough of this shit. Oh, dude. I'll do it. I don't give a fuck. I don't need this offense. The fuck is a Missouri offense? I don't need that bullshit. That's what niggas say I look like in middle school. Every time I walk in middle school, I'm like, boy, shut your ass up. That's what time at East Coast had a fast rapper. I forgot who was that nigga out here. I forgot that nigga name. Yep, he's another one. That's the East Coast one. South is obviously too. You what? Okay, I was about to say that's the reason. I was about to say now that's probably the reason why you keep thinking that song was ass. That song wasn't it. I'm about to put you on, my nigga. Nah, I'm gonna be 100. That shit is ass. Anything like around that era, Busta Rhymes, I'm gonna be 100. That shit wasn't it. Nigga, all these niggas we talking about fell off. All these niggas we talking about fell off. All these niggas. But in terms of the shit, that shit's the one that kind of kept him relevant, even though that shit was ass. I wasn't fucking with it, though. I'm just saying, I mean, Chris Brown could have fucked with Twisted, nigga, but he fucked with Busta Rhymes instead. And why is that, nigga? That's my point, nigga. But that shit was ass. I wasn't fucking with that.